Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, the show where I play your deck live on stream, giving you my unfettered feedback and thoughts on the deck, as well as an updated deck list at the end, where I change things around, fix the things we didn't like, enhance the things we liked, and we got two fun ones for you today. We have a little insane Pauper combo later. Right now we're playing some more Pioneer. Pioneer's been the real deal lately, and I'm stoked to play some more Pioneer. And what do we got? We got Selesnya Stompy from Master Gab 25. We got a Selesnya beatdown deck with a lot of big creatures. Let's go over what we got here. So of course, 1-mana accelerators, huge. And while it's not quite Noble Hierarch, Llanowar Elves is still very good, especially in a mostly green deck where we're not going to need any other colors, which is great. So 8 1-drop accelerators, you love to see that for sure. But we're trying to go pretty big with this deck. So we have kind of a little bit of an engine here in Kiora, Behemoth, and Beckoner. 3-mana Planeswalker. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you draw a card. And you can -1 to untap a permanent. So Kiora plays a little more like an enchantment than a Planeswalker. Very high loyalty. And just triggers off the static for the most part. And then the -1 is occasionally going to be used as like a mana ability, or occasionally going to be used to untap a creature. But for the most part, this is an enchantment that draws cards. That's pretty cool. This card's... played this card in Standard before. Definitely an interesting card. We also have a copy of the Great Henge, which is a very powerful artifact, though a little expensive. It costs 9 mana total. It says this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. You can tap it to add green and gain 2 life, and whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a counter on it and draw a card. So we have these two sort of powerful draw engine cards here. Then we have a whole bunch of big boom booms. And my first concern a little bit is that the deck's called Selesnya Stompy. Typically the idea of a Stompy deck is you play big dumb idiots and you stomp your opponent. When you have a card draw engine, you're slowing down your speed to try and add more card draw and do more card draw, card advantagey things. The problem is that slows you down. So if we go turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Kiora, on turn 3, maybe we're playing a big creature, but if it doesn't have haste, we're not attacking until turn 4, which doesn't necessarily play great into the stompy aspect. So there's some deck building tension there, in that in playing cards like Kiora or the Great Henge, we're sort of slowing ourselves down to draw more cards. We need to make sure that our late game can handle that we're not going to be too reliant on just beating down early. But there's a lot of power in this deck too. So definitely we're going to toe the line here a little bit between a kind of a stompy deck and kind of like a ramp deck as well. So we got Kiora and that. What else we got for our boom booms here? Well, we got in the 2-drop slot, a little light. I'm also a little concerned that we're a little light here. We were definitely very reliant on going 1 to 3. Our 2-drops are a little meager. We have 3 Voice of Resurgence. Just a solid fine card. Not as good in this deck because we're looking to go pretty big, not wide. I think Voice of Resurgence is typically better in decks that are playing a lot of small creatures, so the token's very large. It is cool, though, that if the voice triggers and the token comes into play as a 4-power creature or more, then Kiora triggers as well, which is pretty cool. We want Scavenging Ooze. I think this card's really, really good in this format. I probably want more of this card. There's a lot of graveyard stuff going on, and Scavenging Ooze is just like already a pretty good card without being a good hate card, and then being a good hate card for the format is great. So that's that. 2 Dromoka's Command to give us a little removal, and then we get all the fat in the world over here. So we have 4 Lovestruck Beast. We are a little light on 1/1s. We have the Heart's Desire as well as the 8 Llanowar Elves, but not a lot of other 1/1s in this deck. So a little concerned with Lovestruck Beast being able to attack. Loxodon Smiter is phenomenal. Just everything you could want from a beater here. Just a 4/4, can't be countered. Nice discard ability. Just good size creature. Very, very nice. We have 4 Questing Beast, of course, a holdover from Standard. I'm a little concerned with 4 of this card. It is legendary. It's a little more of a curve topper. But Questing Beast is very, very good, and there are a number of good Planeswalkers to be dealing damage to with Questing Beast. That's cool. 3 copies of Surrak the Hunt Caller. Now, this is where I'm getting a little sketched out. Surrak's okay. It's a 4-mana 5/4. Has the ability Formidable, where at the beginning of combat on your turn, if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater, target creature you control gains haste until end of turn. So, basically, if you curve Smiter into Surrak, Surrak will have haste. The problem is that it's a little Win Mori. It's not very good by itself. A 5/4 for 4 is like a limited card, basically, without the formidable ability actually going off. Some of our cards already have haste, and if we're playing Big Dumb Idiots, we should probably be in pretty good shape anyway, so I'm a little concerned if we already have 8 power on the board that Surrak's not going to be great, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we have Kalonian Hydra, and this is a card I'm not super thrilled with. It is the most expensive card in the deck at 5 mana. It is only a 4/4 trample for 5, so that's, sometimes unplayable unlimited. However, it does have the ability, whenever it attacks, you double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. So, if it gets to attack, it'll be an 8/8 trample or bigger, which is great. I'm just worried about it not getting to attack. It gets bounced by Teferi, or it gets caught up in a Supreme Verdict, or whatever else other many, many bad things that could happen to it happens to it. It is obviously very good with Surrak, although one of the things we talked about a lot in these Your Deck lives is that we want to focus on doing the thing we're doing really, really well. These sorts of little mini synergies between pairs of cards, sort of like pseudo combos, that while the payoff is good, it's not like game ending, concerns me. Because when they don't come together, we end up with just a Surrak or just a Kalonian Hydra, and neither one of those cards is good enough by itself. So I'm a little concerned with that aspect. So some concerns there, some concerns with Lovestruck Beast not being on, but definitely an interesting engine. I changed the mana base a little bit. I added 4 Fortified Village. Unfortunately, the allied color mana in Pioneer is not great. Enemy color decks get the Fast Land, the Pain Land, and the Shock Land. Unfortunately, and the Buddy Land. Unfortunately, in allied colors, we have no Fast Lands and no Pain Lands, so we're forced to use the Fortified Village cycle. And we only have 8 duels that come in untapped on turn 1, rather than 12. So that's a little bit of a concern, too. I would like to see some more cheaper creatures in this deck, and I would like to see some cheaper creatures that can trigger Kiora. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to run through our league, and at the end, of course, we're going to rebuild the deck as we always do with what we think is the optimal version of this deck. Sideboard's got 2 Rest in Peace. It's a great card to have access to overall in this format. 2 Devout Decree. Solid card, of course. Green White not getting a ton of removal usually. A second Scavenging Ooze. Again, I would not mind more of these just overall. I think this card's very, very good. 2 Heroic Invention. This card's okay. It does counter Supreme Verdict. It does not counter Languish, which is a little tough, but it's fine. 3 Veil of Summer, because it's just one of the stupidest cards in the format. Might even want 4 of that card. 3 Night of Autumn. I see Night of Autumn, and I almost want to put it in the main deck. It is a 4-power creature for Kiora if we want it. And, a 4/3, 4/3 is fine. It's not great, but it's a hair worse than Smiter in a format with no Lightning Bolt. But the ability to destroy artifacts and enchantments or gain life is also pretty flexible, so I like Night of Autumn a lot. Something we can consider. And then we have 2 Grafdigger's Cage, a card that I like a lot. So that is true, actually, you're correct. Night of Autumn does not trigger Kiora because it comes into play with the counters. You're correct, I'm sorry. Comes into play as a 2/1 and then triggers. Correct. So maybe not as exciting for the main deck, but still a very good sideboard card. So that's the deck. Let's battle some Pioneer here on Your Deck Live. Of course, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that follow button. Of course, also subscribe, like, comment, do all the things you can do on a YouTube video. Even dislike it, whatever. Like it and dislike it. Be confused, it's fine. Just hit all the buttons and share with your friends and let them know. We be playing some Pioneer. We be playing Your Decks live on stream. A few comments about wanting to see Your Deck live on stream. Right now, we're kind of beta testing this. It's only open to subs. I'm going to open it up to the public really, really soon. maybe like within a week. I should make some graphics and stuff and make sure it's fully engaged. But yeah, basically this is there's a few ways to do your deck live. $10 for a deck tech is real simple. You just give me your deck. I just spend 5 minutes on it talking about it live on stream. If you want to see your deck actually played, it's $80 for this, which is the classic, where I just play your deck through a league, and then I update the deck at the end with a list that I think is optimal based on what you have given me. There's also the brew, where for $120 I will take your idea and build you a deck in whatever format you want, then run it through a league, and then change the deck at the end to make it more optimal. Then there's the double dip, where we do what you're seeing right now, the classic. You give me a deck, I comment on it, play it for 5 matches, and then fix it up and give you an updated deck list. Then I play the deck list again, and then I give you a further updated deck list at the end. So you buy the stream for like 4 hours, basically. And that's it. Your deck live. So check it out. Of course, it's for subs only currently. All the info's in the Discord. It'll be open to the public within maybe a week or so. And I got to make all the graphics and everything we public as well. So, all right. We're on the play. However, we have no 1-drop, which kind of stinks. And the $10 deck techs are for everyone, correct, all the time. Steel Leaf Champion is really good, honestly. Steel Leaf Champion is really good. That is definitely a card we could consider. It would require changing the mana base a little bit, but Steel Leaf Champion is a real deal. That is a very, very good Stompy card. So yes, the token is our 1-drop. The problem is if you don't draw land in our first 2 draw steps, our hand is not functionable. So I think we're going to keep, but it is a little risky. So we also have Dromoka's commands. We can interact with their stuff, which is cool too. So, excuse me. All right, so we'll Lovestruck Beast. And by that, I mean Heart's Desire. And let's roll. I'll play any format, any client for your deck live, correct. Siren Stormtamer. All right, so I think we're going to fire off. Actually, I guess resolving. Oh, that sucks. We drew a Llanowar Elf. Right on time. I guess resolving Voice of Resurgence is actually insane against them because they're probably a counter. I mean, they could be Devotion. If they're playing Stormtamer, they're probably a little bit more counterspell based, but so I'm not sure if they're mono blue Curious Possession or like a Devotion deck. But Dromoka's good against them too. All right, I think we're gonna play resolve the Voice here. I will not grind Charizard for your deck live. No. Also, if you draw land, we can go Kiora, untap land, play Elvish Mystic, which is kind of nice too. So, Harbinger of His Hides, bounce my token. It's kind of lame. Land, please. Did it. We're not going to offer the trade here. Voice Resurgence for Harbinger of His Hides because they really want to get this out of play. I would think. Yeah, we're just going to Kiora. And then Thassa's an enchantment, right? So you can make them sacrifice with Dromoka's command. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, I think we're just going to play... So we Kiora, untap Mystic. Yeah, it's fine. So we're not going to attack or block with Voice. I'm not super familiar with these mono blue decks. But like, I don't know how many counterspells they play versus how many big things they play. I think we're just going to... We're not going to attack. So we're going to Kiora. If we attack and they block, I don't want to use the command just as a +1/+1. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. I mean, the Kiora engine's online. Our Voice Resurgence is online. We have Dromoka's command to deal with Thassa. Yep, there you go. So this is a blowout turn. What should we draw? We don't need to draw lengths. We have our Kiora. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're in really good shape here. We're gonna kill everything. I think we're gonna Lovestruck Beast over Smiter, and then we're just gonna Dromoka's command to fight the 2/2 and kill Thassa, which is bonkers. We also get to draw a card off of our Kiora. Another Voice, sure. Alright, so we're going to target player sacrifices an enchantment and fight. So that's an enchantment. MR 5/5 will fight their 2/2. And that ain't bad. And we're not going to use our Kiora here, so we don't really need to. Curious Obsession. I mean, that's fine, because they can't attack Kiora. They won't draw a card, so they're going to attack me. I think we're in really, really good shape here. We have many, many powers in blood. Thassa God of a Sea. Ain't a bad card. Ain't a bad card. Was Dromoka's command legal when Thassa was legal? Because that is a blowout. That is a blowout. Thanks for following Red Trinket. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Your Deck Live, match number 1 here. The Great Henge. This currently costs 4. It's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. Gargoyle Knight, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. I mean, they could have like Merfolk Trickster. I guess we have a voice in play. I guess we just slam. Did you know some people have Twitch Prime and forget to use their free subscription? No way, cutest hamster. That would be a tragedy. Twitch Prime, free sub. Oh, we're just gonna smash. Let's see what they do. Dragon Lord Dromoka over Kalonian Hydra. 6 mana is a lot. 6 mana is a lot. Alright, they have the Trickster, which I think is fine, because we're getting a token off of it and drawing a card. That was nice. So we're going to Trickster to tap my Elemental. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. I did not know that worked like that. So they made the Elemental... I guess that... I didn't really realize that the characteristic setting power and toughness of the token was considered an ability. So if it loses the ability, it just dies. That's really weird. That is really weird. I did not expect that. Okay. So I guess we're going to lose out here because they're going to be able to block our thing. No, they're not going to block it? Wow. Okay. That's pretty interesting. So we can jam Kalonian Hydra here, or just jam Smiter and Voice. Although I guess if we draw a land off Kiora, we can play a Voice also. I guess we just... And the Henge costs 4. Actually, we can't untap the Henge. That's pretty insane. So we'll have... Yeah, maybe it's just Henge here, actually. We can't Henge and Hydra. We only have a 4 mana. That's pretty good, though. They could have Spell Pierce. I guess we would just get a creature off that anyway. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, we can Henge and Hydra. I'm miscounting. I can't do basic math. Let's do that. That's great. Shebang bang. Yeah, I was counting the Elvish Mystic. So we draw a card off that, and we draw a card off this. And it's a 5/5, so it'll be a 10/10 when it attacks. It's pretty nice. I would say Voice plays pretty well in this deck because limiting our opponent's interaction on our turn is pretty nice. Because counter spells and removal are both good against us, so this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. The Great Henge costing 4 is still a little more than I would like it to cost, but Spectral Sailor, yeah, and Nykthos. All right. So they have like Master of Waves here. We're probably still fine. I think we can. This Hydra's gonna run Ramshackle over all their stupid creatures. They have like a Vapor Snag. I guess we're maybe, maybe in a little bit of trouble, but I think we're in pretty good shape here. Let's draw some cards, I guess. Let's just play Smiter. Being able to untap the Great Henge is that's a pretty nasty combination. Kiora plus Great Henge. I'm pretty down with that. Maybe it's like wants Galta too. Alright, so I think we're just going to cast a Smiter first and draw a card and see what we draw. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess everything's coming together pretty good here. How about Surrak also? Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse here. Okay. Creatures you control have... Oh, it's target creature, not all creatures? That's kind of a tilt. Alright, so I guess we'll target the Smiter. I don't think it really matters. Let's play another voice. They want to do something. That gets bigger, and we draw a card. Man, this is insane. Huh. Alright. Well, I'd say we're doing it. Alright, we're going to attack with the Smiter. I want to keep the Surrak in play. We could attack with the voice and just get ourselves a... Yeah, I think I should like that. Just trades the voice in. My service isn't an EDH deck? No, but I'm having a lot of fun. So... Now, our opponent hasn't played a removal spell. So, that's the thing. Right, Fresh Leader, you're totally correct. So we haven't played against any removal spells. Yeah, so if we trade the voice, we draw a card and make a big creature. This thing has trample, so... I don't think they're killing us in the backswing. Obviously, trading off with Master of Wave tokens isn't great, but we're obviously just completely flush with stuff here, so yeah, this is pretty awesome. Pretty nice first game here, not gonna lie. What are some other cheap, high-power creatures that could make the Great Henge more castable? Yes, Galta is good. I mean, Vine Mare has 5 power. I'm looking for more, like 5 or more power. Ronus? Not big on Ronus. Nullhide is Oh, they didn't block the 2/2. They just died. Cool. Rotting Regisaur? That's pretty interesting. That's actually kind of an interesting thought. If we were just to play Rotting Regisaur and play black instead of white, we'll see. One thing at a time. We're still, that was only game 1. So, you can't destroy Thassa. I would like to lower the curve a little bit, because they're not going to kill my stuff, because they're playing blue. Are we interested in Veil of Summer? I don't know. Gigantosaurus, that one is very large. I think I want a Scavenging Ooze to lower the curve a little bit. Don't think I want Night of Autumn. I mean, Veil of Summer, I don't know how many... like, counter spells are actually going to have. We don't have any removal at all. I really would like to see some Declaration of Stones in this sideboard. We just have actual 0 removal. So that concerns me a little bit. I guess we'll just leave the Hydra in. I mean, it's pretty big. Alright. Is the uncounterable protection from a blue haste Hydra any good? Yeah, but we gotta have some removal. You know, like that Master of Waves is actually really good. We just happened to have a really good draw that overpowered it, but Steel Leaf Champion's good. Are we interested in Nykthos? Maybe. Alright, this hand's pretty good. We have our 1-drop here, which is the most important part. We got Kiora on 2. Fortified Village ain't pretty, but it is what it is. Walking Ballista doesn't really help us that much. So we'll see what they do here. They're going to Harbinger of the Tides? Sure. The Great Henge. So we're definitely going to Kiora here, untap, make a 1-1. Who's that? Lapisaurus, 4-month resub, welcome back. Attacking Kiora is fine. Tempest. So I'm saying about no removal. Tempest pretty good. So our Kiora is probably going to die next turn. Which kind of stinks. But we get to play a 5/5 and play a Voice of Resurgence. We at least draw a card off Kiora. So Kiora gained us a bunch of life and drew a card, which is fine. It's not great, but Dromoka's command is pretty good. Alright, they're going to Nykthos here. Nykthos is really, really good. Probably one of the better cards in the format. Thassa, God of the Sea. I didn't get a water. That was dumb. Harbinger of the Tides, bounce Llanowar Elves. Alright, it's kind of annoying, but sure. Thassa is like we actually had a kill spell for Thassa in game 1. We don't have that this game, which is a little scary. We can cast the Great Henge here. And just cast Llanowar Elves. That is pretty good. We can't attack because they have a 5/5 indestructible, which is a little scary, so... Yeah, it's my Star-Lord facial hair. I'm going to be Star-Lord for Halloween. Let me just resolve the Great Henge. Start gaining life and drawing cards. Don't have any good attacks into Thassa, but... I mean, they have a lot of mana. Siren Storm Tamer. And then Nykthos for 9 mana. Master of Waves. Yeah, so this is the problem not having any removal. Is we kind of just let our opponent do whatever the hell they want. And whatever the hell they want is pretty good here. Yeah, I don't know if we can beat Master of Waves for 10 tokens. I don't know if it's in our range or not. Let's start doing stuff. Like, we're going off here, but I just don't think it matters. Okay, we found Dromoka's command. That is a good thing. They have no mana available? Okay. That's a start. Okay. The last possible moment we drew Dromoka's command. So now we can fight to kill Master of Waves, and they sat. Oh my god, this is insane. Dromoka's command is really good. So we're going to player sacrifices an enchantment, and then a fight, and we're going to make them sacrifice Thassa and fight Master of Waves, and it's act for a bajillion. Love it. Love it. So target player, and then we're going to have our voice fight their Master of Waves. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Alright. Well, this game just swung. That's staying home. But these two can fight pretty good. Not too shabby. I want to attack with this voice. I don't think... Like, a 9/9 is, like, cool and all, but I think I'd rather just attack. Keep our 3/3. Alright, so they're trying to race us in the air now, but we have 2 life a turn off the Henge, so that's pretty cool. Any creature. Another Dromoka's command. That's actually not bad, honestly, because the second Dromoka's command just insulates us against a future thingy. We could fight this Tempest if we have to, too. I guess I have this thing, but... yeah, a little lucky there, a little lucky. We're just going to smash everything, except for the human token, I guess, because the human's what's keeping our beast able to attack. They block here and here, take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they're pretty close to dead. I could go... No, I can't go... This thing counters the Dromoka's command, so... Yeah, Stormtamer counters... This is targets you or creature you control. Yeah, I mean, I could do +1/+1 with this, and they couldn't counter it, but otherwise they can counter it, so... So... 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could actually try and kill him with Dromoka's command. Yeah, I'm going to, actually. So we're just going to put a counter and prevent all damage so they can't counter it. So, put a counter on a creature. Oh, no. Prevent all damage, target instant or sorcery. So we can't actually do that because there's no instant or sorcery to choose. So there's no way to cast this without them having the ability to counter it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god!
Everyone saw this coming at some point. Pioneer Bogles.
Goober! Put your goobers in chats. Could I sack... Oh, I could target myself. Whatever. We're going to win. Who cares? We're going to win, and Goober just donated $150 for, I assume, a Your Deck Live double dip. Goober, message me on Discord. We'll do your double dip. I will hexproof the crap out of people for you. Alright? Bogles all the way, Goober. Even though Bogle is not technically legal. You love to see it. You love to see it. Give Goober a hand. Goober's the only viewer with their own emote. Alright, 1-0. That was pretty cool. I still have some reservations, but we did draw Dromoka's command pretty timely in both games. Without Dromoka's command, we probably would have been in trouble. So, I mean, Rhythm of the Wild is just like not a very good Magic card, so that would be my concern there. All right. Ooh. I mean, if we draw a land, this hand's insane. But even if we don't, we still have triple Llanowar Elves. I'm going to keep this. We draw a land, our hand's like the nut draw. And if we don't draw a land, we'll just play double Llanowar Elves and be fine. I couldn't target them second enchantment because they could counter it with their Siren Stormtamer. But I could have targeted myself. So, guess I missed the kill there. Just having 100,000 power in play and have no way our opponent could kill us, you know? Hashtag scoreboard. But yes, thanks, Goober. You the bomb. Alright. Llanowar Elves first. The OG. Like my old border Llanowar Elves? Because I do. Ooh. Shock? Okay, that makes our hand a little worse. Oh, well, that's awkward, but that's fun. This should be a good matchup for us. Typically, big, green, idiot creature decks line up well against mono-red decks. Alright. We're just going to Kiora here. Kiora, play Llanowar Elf. Gut shot? Maybe? Yes? No? There's no Chain Whirler, please. That would be really, really bad for us. I know Gut Shot's not legal. I'm joshing. Alright, don't Chain Whirler me. I imagine if they had Chain Whirler, it'd be on the table already. So, that's pretty good for us. Soul Scar Mage. Yep. Loxodon Hierarch's not legal in this format, right? Is Obstinate Bailoff legal in this format? Obstinate Bailoff legal in Pioneer? No? No Obstinate Bailoff? Zivy, what's up? Eh, he's sleeping. Witchstalker is? What are you waiting for us for? I said F6. Do your thing. I got nothing. I got Llanowar Elves. And a fish. One fishy girl. Shock my Llanowar Elves, sure. Soulscar Mage is pretty good against us. Samet's Sprint. To give Soulscar Mage haste. Wow. I guess Kiora's dead. Kiora was nice knowing you. It's attacking for 9 on turn 3 here. Alright. Nope, they're attacking me. Okay, I only have 1 card left, so... I mean... Could be worse, right? Alright, I think we're just going to hard cast Lovestruck Beast. We could actually make a 1-1 and then untap and play Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Why are they going so slow? No, Nylea is not a very good Magic card. Everyone, while waiting for our opponent to be super slow here, hop on Twitter. Give me a follow, @JimDavisMTG. That's right, you see? I tweet the decks we're going to play. These are decks we're playing today. Pauper and Pioneer. Check out Marty's Fun Pumpkin. That's the new logo for Mythic Championship 6. And check it out. Follow me on Twitter, @JimDavisMTG. Tons of Pioneer stuff. If you missed my Saram Auras deck, this deck is dope. It's on my YouTube. Mog Monday yesterday, of course. Check it. That's on my YouTube as well. Check it out. Alright, so we're going to untap that. Cast Lovestruck Beast and draw land. Hello. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, I mean, like, we just have 2 big dumb idiots in our hand. Kiora's been pretty good, honestly. Come on, Alfredo. What are you, double queuing or something? Alright, they're adding a bunch of mana. They're playing a Bedlam Reveler. That's pretty good, honestly. Alright, that concerns me a little bit. So they get the Reveler and just draw 3 cards. They need to play another Steamkin. I mean, as long as I don't have Frenzy, I think we're okay. Because we're also drawing a bunch of cards. Ooh, that's a big boom boom. Would I rather play 1 huge boom boom or 2 smaller boom booms? I think I like 2 smaller boom booms. Because they could just double spell and kill my Hydra. Whereas right now we're like pretty well defended. I guess we're at 11. Yeah, we're just going to play the other stuff. Let's just start on Smiter and see what we draw. Surrak the Hunt Caller. Alright, so we'll play Lovestruck Beast. We're not going to bother making a token, obviously. Another Kiora. Okay. I don't think we have any attacks lined up here. I think we're pretty happy just saying go. Like, things could get a little nasty because they have Soulscar Mage. They can use shocks to kind of like combat trick down our smaller creatures, but I mean our larger creatures. But I think we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, this is kind of like a nice board stall for us to be in. Fortified Village. Right, we're gonna Hydra now. I could smash at the 5/5s, but again, I think they have a lot of stuff in play, so they were chained together like a crash through or two. Things could get really, really ugly for us.
Really ugly. Speaking of really ugly.
Speaking of Lovestruck Beasts. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, man. And I said the really ugly part, too. Real talk.
Isn't it weird how we talked over each other by making fun of each other? It's kind of weird how that goes. What is
I was actually talking about myself. But
I was talking about you also. That's funny. Let's play a big Hydra.
Hi, everybody. I don't know what I did to your water, but it's definitely not on, and I definitely can't get it off.
What is this?
No, this one's fine. That's iced tea.
Alright.
And also,
Nicole's setting booby traps for me, so I gotta drink it and it pours all over me.
And the computer.
What did you do to this?
I don't know. I'm so strong.
No, actually, what did you do?
I am a Lovestruck Beast.
You broke it. You broke it. Alright, we drew a land.
Jacked. We did.
Alright, if we're just saying go, wait until we attack with Hydra. Whatever, sure. What did you actually do?
I think you fixed it. Almost. Oh god. That was a snap.
How did you do that?
I don't know. But it was
Alright,
stuck.
we're good now. Everything's good. We're fine.
This
Everything's
is our
fine.
house key, right?
What? I don't know.
The key I'm supposed to make a copy of. You were the worst.
Oh, I don't know exactly. It's one of them.
Alright. Don't lose.
I'm trying not to.
There's no other keys on.
Look at all of our super large creatures. All at the helm of the Fish Queen.
Yeah.
I can't wait to attack next turn. What are they doing? I think they're playing 2 matches at once because they've had some really, really long stalls
Did
here.
they say that they were double
Tell a
bidding?
joke.
Can I say? I don't know any joke.
No, that's funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
You know any jokes?
Yeah. What makes it sound oom?
Why do you always tell the same joke?
They don't know it.
Yes, they do.
A cow walking backwards. Scavenging Ooze is kind of nice. They can also eat their graveyards. They can't Bedlam Reveler. Alright, we're going to smash here, I think, and just make some moves. Want to make some moves? Let's make some moves.
Let's do it.
We have 5, 6, we have 7 mana. So we can Surrak and Ooze twice next turn. Alright, yeah, let's just smash.
Where does the king keep his armies? In his sleeveys?
I didn't get it at first. Oh, you double the number of counters on each creature you control? But I don't have any counters in my... I was like, I could have Scavenging Ooze first. I didn't realize that. Alright, that's my fault.
Boo.
Alright, bad jokes in chat. Bad jokes in chat.
No, I was booing you.
I thought that it's just doubled the counters on itself. I didn't realize that. Alright, so they take 100 million damage here. They're just dead next turn. That's pretty nice. We're going to
Have fun.
Surrak and Scavenging Ooze. Surrak. What's up, Marty? Hydra. Hail Hydra. Scavenging Ooze. Alright, you're up, opponent. They've obviously floated a bit here, but, you know, typically big, dumb creatures beats little crappy red creatures, so... Ramanap Ruins, we're at 9. Can they put together 9 points of damage off of only 2 cards? And we're actually at 11. That's our Scavenging Ooze. Yo, I haven't played against Oko in Pioneer once. In, like, a lot of Pioneer games. Maybe I'm fortunate. I don't know. Why is a koala bear not an actual bear? Because it doesn't meet the qualifications. Good timing. Lapisaurus, we got you after this match, alright?
Looking for some suggestions
League.
on my Pioneer deck.
After this league, my friend, we got you. Alright, so we're going to bring in our Devout Decrees, our Scavenging Oozes. Do you want Knight of Autumns? I want some number of these. I would say I don't want Surrak. Surrak seems a little not great. Just dies to a lot of things. And then I kind of want all of this. Whoa, hello. Whoa, what's going on here? I'm breaking stuff. That's true. Oko is very expensive. I like to play these cards. I think I would like to cut, like, maybe the Henge and a Hydra or two. I feel like they're not really what we're going for. They could have a Braid and, like, just a little too expensive. I mean, the Henge is pretty good against them. I suppose we could, like a Questing Beast, because it's unlikely to die. Actually, let's do that. Let's cut a Questing Beast. I don't like 4 Questing Beasts at all. It's a good card, but I like this a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Your deck live. Having a good time. Playing some Pioneer on a nice little Tuesday here. I don't think Whip of Erebos is a good Magic card. I just don't like that card. It's very, very clunky. It's 8 mana before it does anything. It's not. I just don't like that card. This is like basically the nut draw. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Kiora, untap Heart's Desire, turn 3 Lovestruck Beast. Of course, they can just shock my elf, make it not what that is, but yeah, I don't think that Whip of Erebos is a good Magic card. How many standard Mythic champions does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. Elk can't change light bulbs. Man, everyone loves a good elk joke, you know? Don't Searing Blaze me. Light up a stage. Soul Scar Mage, light up a stage. Alright, their hand's pretty good this game. Nom Noms, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Knight of Autumn? If I play Kiora here, it might just die. But I guess they have light up a stage. I might actually just cast Lovestruck Beast here. Because they have light up a stage, and they're going to want to spectacle it. And if I give them an easy attack, they can spectacle it easily. If I just play a 5-5 and make it hard for them to attack, that makes their light up a stage worse. Yeah, I'm just going to jam the Lovestruck Beast here. It's like not ideal, but I think it's better against what they have currently, so... Without this, I would just play Kiora. But now they want to light up stage, they have to like shock us first. They're just going to hard cast it, sure. So that's fine. So you can completely stymie their growth this turn. And they hit 2 mountains, game's over. Voice of Resurgence. It's pretty good. Kiora. Untap. Voice of Resurgence. And we're not going to attack. Just going to keep back on defense. Does suck that Night of Autumn does not trigger Kiora, but another Soulscar Mage. I am not impressed. They're gonna skewer the critics, my Lovestruck Beast. Alright. They're attacking me. I think that's fine. I could double block and kill one of them. That's actually fine. I'll just double block. Ulamog, the Ceaseless Elk. Fortified Village? Alright. I mean, not ideal here. I think we're just going to Night of Autumn. I guess we're going to gain life. I don't think the 4-3 really matters. Need to draw a spell here. Need to draw a spell. New sub is Ian from St. Louis. Playing since Born of the Gods. Favorite card, Orochi Leafcaller. What card is that? Favorite deck, Amulet Titan. Ian, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to just gain 4 life. And you can use it in a double block scenario. Like, we're at 20. Our draw engine's in play. They seem kind of flooded. Alright, is it light up a stage for a Soulscar Mage and a Mountain? They're breaking off pretty bad this game. We'll have a Scavenging Ooze to lessen their ability to play Bedlam Reveler. No, we're not going to waste the counters on Kiora yet. Alright, so we got an Elemental, another Forest. I think we're just saying go. When will I stream Standard? When Standard gets interesting. I've been pretty disinterested in Standard for the last few months, honestly. Ah, damn it, they got Reveler. That sucks. Alright, we gotta draw a spell this turn. We cannot not play a spell this turn. Like, I haven't been Mythic in like 2 or 3 seasons, because I just haven't been playing at all. So I keep like dropping down. I was like gold, whatever, last season, because I just haven't been playing. Oh my god, we're dead. Alright, they're gonna kill us now. I guess drawing 8 lands will make us lose. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess if we're going to draw... Is that their 4th light up a stage? Wow. I guess if we're going to draw all lands, we're just going to die. So, yeah, kind of sucks. Kind of a lame game. That's okay. A little death lag. Yeah, we're gonna run it back. Pretty happy with our choices here. The reason I haven't enjoyed Standard is because I haven't used my critical thinking to overcome the best decks. Or I just haven't been interested in playing Standard. Like, I don't have a reason to play Standard. There's no tournaments coming up. I'm not qualified for anything. I can just play other more fun things, you know? The Great Henge. Yes, I know. Knight does not trigger Kiora. Correct. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of, what's it called? Steely Champion? Yes, I want to go first. Sounds good. It's not great, but it's good. Like, if I had a reason to play Standard and try and, you know, solve the format and build a good deck in the format, I'd work on it, you know? Like, if I had a tournament to prepare for or whatever, then yeah, we'd be battling Standard trying to figure it out, but I don't, so... Alright, we need to decide what we want to do with this Devout Decree. It's actually pretty funny how our Devout Decree is not good with Scavenging Ooze, but... We could, like, Dromoka's command here, just to kill the Soulscar Mage. Honestly, killing their prowess creatures is, like, pretty important. but feels pretty bad. We can probably find better things to do with it. I guess we just Devout Decree. I don't mind scrying here either, so... Alright, bottom Llanowar Elf. Like, the solution in Standard is probably just what people are doing as far as, like, playing Noxious Grasp in their main deck and so on and so forth, you know? Shock the Llanowar Elf. Sure. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so a lot of the best thing you can do against these kind of prowess-based red decks is just kill their prowess 1-drop in Modern and Pioneer. So we get Scavenging Ooze here and eat the Elvish Mystic, but then it dies to a Skewer the Critics. Or a Shock. You could just wait in Dromoka's command also. So say go. Under no pressure with a pretty good threat like Scavenging Ooze, I think we can just wait. Soulscar Mage, alright. Okay. Now I think I want to play the Ooze and just say go. I also haven't played much Arena lately because the Arena the client is just so clunky, and I have to restart it every hour, and it's just not fun. Like, they really got to fix Arena. I love Arena. Arena's awesome, but it has been a disaster lately, and I'm just not interested in being involved in it. Scavenging Ooze. With the intent to probably do nothing. Until they do something. So if I get to untap a Dromoka's command and the activation up, it's pretty good. We gotta draw some spells here, though. We've not drawn very many spells in the last 2 games. Oh my god, opponent, come on. I'm trying to reach Lando Calrissian. This deck want Once Upon a Time? I don't know. What is this? I suppose the scary part is if they go for like a... They're going to roast. So like, I can go for a Dromoka's command, like prevent fight here. But if they have another spell, it's like pretty bad. If I prevent, I mean, I guess no matter what happens, if they have another instant here, we're in kind of bad shape. I think we're gonna cast Dromoka's command. It's gonna be prevent, and then something, and just if they have an instant, we're kind of. If we prevent and fight, all they have to do is shock me. We prevent and put a counter. Yeah, that's not gotta be. It has to be prevent counter. If it's prevent counter, they have to shock the Scavenging Ooze. If it's prevent fight, they can just shock me, and the Prowess Trigger will win the fight with the Scavenging Ooze. So, it's prevent counter. Alright, so they have a shock. So they shock that in response. They only have 2 cards left, so maybe we could have held off a little bit longer on the Scavenging Ooze. Now we have actual nothing, unfortunately. And the Ooze is going to be pretty good. God, light up the stage, too. For 2 spells? Jesus. Alright. I mean, I guess I'm an idiot. Yeah, maybe we could have waited. Alright, yeah, I think we're obviously screwed now because we're drawing all lands again. Alright, I mean, Questing Beast isn't bad, but it's probably just going to die because they have Soulscar Mage. I mean, the Death Touch is pretty good. Don't have Bedlam Reveler, please. Bedlam Reveler is so good. Alright, I mean, we're just going to block. They probably have a spell. We'll take our 2 for 1. I don't think that not blocking is reasonable. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, they'd skewer the critics. That's fine. Take 2 for 1. I mean, we gotta cast our spells. Oh my god, they Reveler again? Yeah, maybe I should have been a little more careful with my Scavenging Ooze. We just had actual nothing else. Oh my god. Alright, well they're just styling on us now. They have Chain Whirler Searing Blood. I guess it's Steamkin. Bottom Forest, sure. Get a Searing Blood their own creature for prowess triggers. Shut up, Siri. Sakarath.
1 year ago, I found some guy on the internet. Here's to you and the quality content.
Thanks, my friend. 1 year resub. Give us some hype in chat for Sakarath. Doesn't matter. Alright, so kind of a stinky game there. We flooded pretty badly in game 2 and 3, and they just drew pretty perfectly. Just like had great curves, topping off on Revelers both games. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think we could definitely use a little help, though, in the matchup. I don't know. Soulscar Mage is kind of annoying. It can slay down our larger creatures. That was match number 2, yep. Alright. Well, remind everyone this stream is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com, number one source for all your game shopping needs. Check out CoolStuffInc.com and go buy your Pioneer cards. Get 5% off using promo code GYM5. Go buy your Loxodon Smiters and your Dromoka's commands. CoolStuffInc.com. Check out my articles also. Video Monday, article Friday. Check it out on CoolStuffInc.com. Also check out Coalesce Apparel and Design. For awesome Magic shirts, check out the Wooburg shirt. They're really fun guild shirts. Not only are these designs super fun, they are mad comfortable. Like, when I think about them, I touch myself. Check them out, coalesceapparel.shop. Super great shirts. Shirts for me are coming soon. Hashtag soon. We're just waiting on the design, and we're going to see how those look, which I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So, Jim Davis stream shirts coming soon as well, courtesy of Coalesce. Check out coalesceapparel.shop. Use promo code GYM10 for 10% off your order. coalesceapparel.shop. Zibby, what are you up to? Is it bath time? Do you think Zibby knows that there's like 300 people on the internet right now watching him take a bath? Or do you think he has no idea? Who knows, right? Who knows? Play Pioneer with us. There we go. And of course, if you missed any of this this episode or all the other episodes, it'll all be up on my YouTube. Check out the YouTube for anything you miss. Watch me on demand. And he don't care what people say. Let's go. No Llanowar Elf and no White Source. We got a mulligan this hand. This hand is significantly better. We're going to keep. Said we're going to keep. Oh my god, we're crashing. And we're going to put probably Scavenging Ooze on the bottom. Yeah. So I want to have a big boom to chop out on, so. I miss Phantom Legends too. They're done for the year, but hopefully they come back even better next year. If we draw a land, we get to play Hydra on turn 3. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. Damn it. Probably one of the best cards in the format, if not the best card in the format in Thoughtseize. Is it my Voice of Resurgence? Wow. That is interesting. Sure. That seems weird. I mean, Kiora seems great against them. They're playing a kind of a mid-rangey deck. Yeah, I think you might have made a mistake, my friend. How about this turn 3 cantrip Hydra monster thing? Eh? 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 Scavenger Grounds? Alright. Matter Reshaper? Alright. Sunpetal Grove. Alright, well, we can't draw any lands, but we get this big boom boom. I mean spells. We can't draw any spells. Sure. And they reveal Thought Not Seer. That's going to be a lull. Alright. Do I untap this Hydra? They can't Smasher us next turn. I don't think I do. I mean, we attack for 16 next turn, so... They're just dead. And we have 2 lands in our hand. Yeah, not a smart Thoughtseize opponent. We got to work on our Thoughtseize skills. I mean, Hydra's good when you cast it on turn 3, that's for sure. Okay, how about Veil of Summer? Probably. Maybe, maybe not. Probably. Alright, I think we want... They're playing Eldrazi stuff. Again, I wish I had some removal spells of some kind, you know? But I suppose we want some Veil of Summers. I'm going to cut like a Surrak and a Hydra probably. I'm still not thrilled with these. Obviously, yeah, it's really good when it works, but the problem is when it doesn't work, it's not very good. Don't want a Scavenging Ooze too. I kind of like Scavenging Ooze. Don't want to cut a land against a Thoughtseize deck. Maybe I do. Just cut a Plains. I think 22 land, 8 elves on the draw. I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah, let's try this. Deck's pretty fun so far. What does everyone think? Keep or mulligan this deck? It's been pretty fun. White Screen of Death. I don't know why Magic Online's been so crappy lately. Like, what's the deal? It like thinks it's Arena. It's having Arena envy. Alright, this hand's fine. A lot of 4s, but on the draw, opponent mulligan to 6. I imagine Voice is pretty good against them, and so is Questing Beast, so we're going to keep. They made it worse so people will play Arena again? Yeah. That's typical, that's the Wizards bounce back, you know? What, you don't like Standard right now? Here's Pioneer, check this out. I guess we're making a 1/1. Heart's Desire. Watermelon Head? New sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome, my friend. No, I think Arena's awesome. They just need to fix it. Like, it just needs to work properly. I think Arena's dope. I hate playing Magic Online. And I've been playing Magic Online for the last 15 years. I've been playing Magic Online for a long time. Transgress the Mind? Alright. Go nuts, I guess. Can't take my voice, even though I know you want to. And take my Lovestruck Beast. They do love torturing us, them Wizards of the Coast. They do love torturing us. Alright, so they took the Surrak. It's fine. Go get him, milady. From Minnesota, favorite deck is Burn. Sweet Watermelon Head. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. It's kind of where they got a waste if they already have a Llanowar waste, but... Thoughtseize? Sure. I just don't think that the Eldrazi are very good in Pioneer. With that Eldrazi Temple, like, the Eldrazi are all pretty fair. Fortified Village. Lovestruck Beast. Love is in the air. Like, no Thought-Knots here. All right. I mean, I guess we're gonna Questing Beast. They could kill my 1/1 in combat, so I can't attack with my thing. But they could have like Damnation or something. But actually, they can't have Damnation. I don't know what they got. I'm just gonna keep attacking my idiots. Yeah, I like the idea of Steel Leaf Champion a lot. I'm not sold on Lovestruck Beast. Swift and my Questing Beast. Basically just playing standard. Why is this here? Why don't they have their own exile zone? Attack with the Dum-Dums. And I got an Elemental because they didn't read Voice of Resurgence. Sweet. Don't play Languish. I guess do play Language, so I have a 1/1. Kalitas. Or Kalitas? I don't know how to say it. I don't know anything. There's no board wipe. There's Crux of Fate. Destroy all non-dragons. And then there's Languish. And I think that's it. That was kind of a shellacking. Oh, Cletus. You don't want to exile those creatures, alright. Your Deck Live is brought to you by BCWSupplies.com, number one source for all your game supply needs. The Elite 2 Deck Guard sleeves. Look, you got to protect your Lovestruck Beasts, your Surrak the Hunt Callers, and your Llanowar Elves, alright? You got to keep them safe, keep them shuffling nice. Make sure they're in the Elite 2 Deck Guard sleeves. Buy a 6-pack off the website. Use my promo code. They'll be $6 a 100-pack. So 6, 12, 24, 36 bucks for 6 packs of sleeves, 100 packs. You'll be set for the next 6 months for your tournaments. Even longer, probably. Save some money. Don't be a fool. Don't buy your sleeves on site for $14, alright? Check out bcwsupplies.com. Use promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order on bcwsupplies.com. What's better, Languish or Ritual of Soot? I think it's very dependent on the cards you're playing in your deck. A card like Languish can be actually better than Damnation if you're building your deck around it. If you have a lot of 5 toughness creatures. So if you're playing like Siege Rhino and like whatever other 5 toughness creatures and Languish, it can be even better than a Wrath. Don't be a fool. Sleeve your tools. Does BCW ship internationally? I believe so, but be careful with their shipping costs because international shipping is very expensive. Any tips for a standard-only player trying to get into Pioneer? Pick a deck and have fun, honestly. If you have a more specific question than that, yeah, but for the most part, it's just like standard plus, honestly. So, all right, we'll keep. Still not in love with these cards, but Ripjaw Raptor, it's just like not a very powerful card, you know. It's good against red, but your big idiots are already good against red. So, who's the one that likes to play? Bing bong, bing bong. I mean, Pioneer is much smaller than Modern. So, could Lyra Dawnbringer be better than Kalonian Hydra? I don't think so. I think you want to be mostly green, just splashing white. Smuggler's Copter. Kiora? No. We could just cast Llanowar Elves, try and cast Hydra next turn, but we could just go right at the curve here, I think. Surrak into Hydra for haste is pretty good, so... Crew in the copter. Get to the chopper. Oh my god, come on!
Can't believe it.
Discarding Spell Pierce? Good idea. Good idea. Storm Tamer? Sure. Joke's on them. We're not casting spells. We're casting creatures. Creatures. Bing bong, bing bong. Couldn't find the song, but whatever. Alright. I mean, Surrak the Hunt Caller. Counterspell? Wizard's Retort? It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I think just looking at deck lists and watching is a good thing to do.
Months and still enjoying videos. Stay young, my friend.
Etsy boy, 2-month reset. Welcome back, my friend. That's the most important month. That's month number 2. It means you chose to come back. Thanks so much, my friend. Hope to see you here for a long time. Resub. Who's your friend that likes to play? Discard Mutavault. Alright. I mean, I guess we're winning the race currently. F6, Jesus. Also, for some reason, F6 doesn't work anymore when you're on priority. Impish Gen, that's dope. Hope you have a Trickster or something, because the old Hydra Bomb is here. And all we got behind that's Llanowar Elves, but... What's F8 do? Now it worked. Alright. We are just racing here. So the question just becomes literally, do they have a way to tap or bounce my Hydra or not? If they do, we're dead. If they don't, they're dead. Which is why I don't like Hydra, honestly. Because in a spot like this, we spent 5 mana on our turn. And if they have any way to answer this, we can't. We just lose the game. So, oh my god. Alright, move to combat. Merfolk Trickster? Yeah. So we just can't win. We're just dead. So, kind of sucks. Hydra's not a card that plays well against interaction. It can be really good, but in a spot like this, it just loses the game. If it was some other thing that affected the board in some way, it would have been in a lot better shape. So, we lose the pure race there, unfortunately. So they're playing Wizard's Retort. I mean, Veil of Summer's like fine. They're playing Retort and Trickster. Definitely want to lower the curve a little bit. We're going to cut some Hydras. I don't think this is a Henge matchup either. I think this is more of a race than a grind. I want to cut a Questing Beast too. It's just... let's bring all the Veil of Summers, maybe. If you ever resolve a Veil of Summer, you probably win the game, so... Oh, that's true. Night kills Copter. Yeah, I guess they are playing Copter. So bring the Knights. Just cut all the Hydras, honestly. And cut a Surrak, because the Hydras are a lot worse than Surrak. Maybe just cut the Surrak and leave the Hydras in, actually. Not big on Surrak at all. Not big on Surrak. I guess Kiora's pretty cool. Veil of Summer too. You get to untap one land. Surrak still beats. I'm just real concerned with playing Hydra, getting it countered or tapped. So, Voracious Hydra is interesting. The Voracious Hydra doesn't play well with Kiora though. Yeah, Veil of Summer is stupid. Just a dumb Magic card. I wish they never printed this card. It just like completely discourages interaction. X 5-month resub. Welcome back, my friend. Like, getting hit by Veil of Summer is so backbreaking, it's often correct to just not even try to play into it, which means not even try to interact, which is just bad Magic. So, I'm going to keep. Hence fun. Why no Oko? Because we're not playing blue. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We're playing a Your Deck Live, a show where I play your deck right here live on stream. This is a Your Deck Live for Master Gab 25. This is Master Gab's Selesnya Stompy deck. We're currently 2-1. I'll be going over the deck at the end of the league here. Just play Ooze. I don't know, an Elvish Mystic, I guess. All right. I mean, pretty far ahead on mana here. So like, do we think they're playing Mana League or something like that? Trickster, sure. Rashadenport is here. Yeah. Alright. Yes, we're trying to jam our Questing Beast. Should be pretty good. Am I going to offer to trade Scavenging Ooze with Trickster? I don't think so. Like with Veil of Summer, they kept making Veil of Summer, but it wasn't actually good. And they decided, you know what? Let's just push every single aspect of the card and make sure it's playable. Let's make it cantrip, do everything, players, creatures, you know, everything. Thassa, God of the Sea. Dromoka's command. Dromoka's command. Dromoka's command. Off the top. Do it for me. Alright, so we're going to attack with everything, you know? So we want the Trickster to die now. Yeah, Autumn's Veil, Guttural Response, nah. Alright, so unfortunately once Thassa wakes up, it's going to be a little hard to get through. But they're at 9. So we'll see what happens here. Tempest's pretty good. Yeah, 5/5 indestructible is a little above the curve in blue. So we smashed. Yeah, we can't even attack anymore. I'm gonna like try to exchange our voice. Oh my god. Dromoka's command or Busto? We only have 2 of them. Yeah. What mana creatures are in this format? Like what 2-drop mana creatures are in this format? Like Paradise Druid is not the best one, right? Caryatid, Kiora's Follower. Yeah, those aren't great. Incubation Druid. Yeah, there aren't really any great ones. And our removal options are, I guess, Dromoka's Command, Declaration Stone, Banishing Light. Fleece Mainline? Maybe. We're going to go over the deck. Oh my god. Like, we just can't interact, so we don't do anything. You know? So, like, we just can't. We're just dead. Like... Now, all right. So we drew Dromoka's Command, but I don't think it matters anymore. If we drew it last turn, it would have been great. Oh boy. I guess we just do it. Like, maybe we fight with the voice, try and make a big token. Nah, just leave the voice in play. Alright, second enchantment. Questing Beast fights Master of Waves. Unfortunately, the second Master of Waves is proving to be pretty difficult here. I mean, with this play, we're not dead for a while, honestly. Like, we've now killed 2 creatures. Our Scavenging Ooze grows. I guess, I'm sorry, they all live. In my mind, these elementals were tied to that Master of Waves, and these were tied to this Master of Waves. It's not actually how it works, obviously. So we're just dead. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we definitely had some interaction here. So we're having some good things happen and some bad things happen, which basically the ideal Your deck live, because the deck is working in a lot of ways, but also not working, and we can fix that and make it work. So that's cool. 2 and 2. Let's get the old 3-2 here and then fix this deck up. Yeah, I think it should be 4 Dromoka's commands for sure. Like, absolute. Remember, folks, we're brought to you by Cardboard Live. Cardboard Live is changing the way you view Magic on the internet, alright? You can see the overlay right now. We can see every card in my deck. You can see all the cool stuff on it, which is awesome. Type an exclamation point deck. You can see all my decks. Check out Cardboard Live. They're adding functionality for basically to improve every single aspect of how you view Magic on the internet. And we're also going to have the ability to buy cards right off streams soon. They're still in beta. We're still working on it. But if you're a streamer, please get involved with Cardboard Live because they are dope. God damn it, look at our lands. This hand would be insane if our lands worked. We're going to keep anyway because we double Llanowar Elf. But, man, so close. Alright, we're going to keep. Check it out, Cardboard Live. Sorry, I had the thing up. This hand. This hand right here. Alright, so yeah, Fortified Village. Again, the allied colored land's not as good as the enemy colored lands, unfortunately, but I think Llanowar Elf, double Llanowar Elf on the play is still fine here. Spire Bluff Canal. Don't shock me. Lightning Axe? No. Opt. Sure. Ooh. Sorry, Grixis action? Jace Viren's Prodigy? Sure. Alright, so we get to resolve a Kiora here, and then play Llanowar Elf and stuff, which is pretty fine. Obviously, this hand would have been insane. Now it's just, like, merely good. So I imagine that they're playing a pretty heavy interactive deck, so our Kiora should be good. Discarding Fiery Temper, MBN. I imagine Loxodon Smiter is good here too. Dromoka's Command. That's pretty nice. So I think we're going to Smiter. I guess we're scared of Fatal Push. If we Smiter and go for Dromoka's Command and they have Fatal Push, it's pretty brutal. Could Surrak. Surrak would have haste next turn. Yeah, let's just cast Smiter and see what we draw. Draw a card. Another Dromoka's Command. I guess we can get Dromoka's Command the Elvish Mystic. So that way if they have Fatal Push, at least we still have our Smiter. Yeah, I think I like that. And I guess we'll do it now. So sure, this is not ideal, but... Cool. Alright, sweet. So that works out well for us. Dromoka's Command's pretty great. I think I want more Dromoka's Commands. Yeah, a Giant's too hard to cast, you know? Another Jace, sure. Watery Grave Shock. Young Pyromancer. Alright, yeah. Dromoka's Command seems really important. Now we get to Surrak them and Dromoka's Command. That's dope. Draw a card, another Kiora. Alright. So we're going to... Do we kill Pyromancer or Jace? We gotta kill Pyromancer, right? Yeah, I think so. So... Pump Smiter. Why not swing first? I mean, they're not blocking. Sure. I mean, at this point, we've already revealed what we have. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. We're going to give Surrak haste. Back for tensies. This also plays around Languish nicely. So we have a 5/5. Discard Kolaghan's Command. Alright, they're doing stuff. Fatal Push my Surrak. Alright. I mean, we gotta draw some more creatures. We've drawn all 3 Kioras so far, which is a little unfortunate. I guess to get the double Fatal Push here is pretty brutal. Man, Jace is so good. Alright, any creature that costs a power 4 or greater. Or Forest. Alright. I mean, we might be dead now. Like, that's so sick. Jace flipping does count as Revolt, yes. I hope I thought sees us. Royal Scions? Sure. This is pretty tough, obviously. We've just drawn all 3 of our Kioras. Treasure Cruise? Oh my god. Their deck seems really good. Yeah, go nuts. Yeah, I don't know what we're drawing to anymore, unfortunately. The Great Henge. That costs 9. Yeah. Alright. Pretty awkward. Pretty awkward. Yeah. It's exactly what we want against the Kolaghan's Command deck for sure.
How are you today, Jim?
What's up, King? 2-month resub, welcome back. That's month number 2. I mean, you chose to come back. Thanks so much, my friend. The most important month. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, they're at 6. I guess we draw Questing Beast, they're dead, right? Come on, Questing Beast. We have 4 in our deck, and they're dead. Questing Beast for days. Now, the elf had shrunk power because of Jace. It was an 0-2. Questing Beast. Well, good start. Bad finish. Bad finish. Opponent's deck seems good. Our opponent is Aspiring Spike, fellow streamer. Good streamer, check him out. Alright, so that sucked, obviously. We just drew all 3 Kioras and no creatures. Veil of Summer is going to be busted here, obviously. We're going to cut the Henge because they're playing... we're playing Kolaghan's Command. I have to cut down, like... I guess Hydra is actually hard for them to kill, which is kind of nice. I like Veil of Summer. I don't mind cutting a land. I think I'm not about Lovestruck Beast. Seems way too easy for them to turn it off. Bring in an Ooze, eat their graveyard. I think I want 2 Devout Decrees to kill their Pyromancers too. I don't want Rest in Peace. It's too narrow. I guess we're a little threat light here. I think this is fine though. Let's try this. They could have Languish, but it's not a ton we can do about it, honestly. Yes, I think Surrak and Kalonian Hydra are the cards that jump out to me as like not being great. Alright, this hand's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I think that Steely Champion's an absolute must too. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, sure. Alright, I mean, Voice should be pretty good against them. We're just jam Voice right now. Avacyn's not good. Young Pyromancer. Alright, it's fine. The evasion on Steely Champion is also pretty nice too, so... Alright, pretty good start here. Hopefully we can finish strong too, but pretty good start. Opt Shock, another Pyromancer. Jeez, land? Yes. I don't know how many answers they're going to have to Kalonian Hydra. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what kills this card in Grixis. Because if you can't Fatal Push it, can't Kolaghan's Command it. Maybe like a Hero's Downfall or something like that. That'd suck. I guess Dreadbore. Dreadbore is legal. That card's very real. Alright. Our opponent's deck seems really, really good. Alright. Like, now they can flashback Dreadbore, make more blockers. They have Cruise online, too. Dreadbore from hand? Ugh. Dreadbore's really good. I forgot this card existed. Flashback Opt to the bottom. They only have 1 card left, but that's a boom boom. I mean, they're going to chump either way. We're going to act. I mean, hopefully they're out of ways to kill. I mean, they can't flashback Dreadbore yet, and I don't know how many Dreadbore they're actually playing, but hopefully this Hydra sticks. Where the Veil Summer's at, you know? Opt, counter, I mean token. Opt goes bottom. Good, good, good. Kalidas. Shrink. Ah. That's still fine. Temple Garden. Alright, I mean, Hydra's still pretty good here. You have to attack the Jace, though, because they can flashback Dreadbore, so... Attack with this. It doubles the counters to a 6-8 trample. So they can't kill it. And as long as 1 point of damage gets through to shrink Jace, I think we're still okay on the Dreadbore front. And then it's lethal next turn. If only I drew Veil of Summer, you know? Heh, it doubled the counters on Voice of Resurgence, too. That's dope. So I could attack with this, too. Actually, that might have been a mistake. Attack with Kalitas, sure. Kalitas. Oh, your vampire's real pretty. I mean, they have like Fatal Push. They could like kill my voice, make a token, sack the token, gain 5. But this thing's going to be at 16-16 next turn, so I don't know if there's really any recourse. It's kind of just like kill Hydra or bust. So not really a place I like to be, where I'm just kind of all in, hoping they don't kill my thing, but... Okay. Another Voice of Resurgence? Sure. Scoop lag? I want to move to combat. Oh, let me attack with the Hydra. Boo, Aspiring Spike. Boo. Alright, I think we're just running it back. Seal Massacre. Thanks for the host. Appreciate that. StealthCon, what's up, my friend? If you're sitting here, welcome to the stream. My name is Davis. This is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. We're playing Master Gab's Selesnya Stompy deck. We are 2-2 in match number 5. Going to game 3, playing against Aspiring Spike. Deck's pretty sweet. Needs a little work, but it's pretty sweet. This hand's good. I mean, it doesn't have any white, but we do have turn 3 Hydra. You know, nothing bad happens to us. Heroic Intervention? Nah, we already have 3 Veil of Summers, so Fortified Village is tight. No. Okay, we're good. I mean, I would love for this Llanowar Elves to live, so we can cast Kiora. It's not going to live. Aether Gust? We're going to bottom that. Alright. Not ideal. Not ideal. Seal Massacre, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Sure. I don't think the Royal Silence is that bad for us. It's not great, but Questing Beast is nice. Alright, so, my question is, do I want to cast Kiora or just cast a creature? I think I just cast Kiora. Try and get the engine online. I guess they could have Dreadbore. Dreadbore's bad either way, but I could have untapped a land to bluff Veil of Summer, but I'll steal, of course, my friend. Alright, they have Dreadbore. We have Questing Beast, though, so, like, Questing Beast is pretty tight. I could have Fatal Push, too. Oh, it's gross. Alright, we're going for it. Whatever. Damn it. Has it on every street here. And now they can ultimate to kill my Hydra? God damn it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's not, we can't counter the card draw. Yeah, Veil of Summer, where you been? Huh? I mean, we can try it, honestly, get to a point where we play Hydra with Veil of Summer back up. When you deal, this deals damage to any target with the number of... So I can't even draw a card off Veil of Summer. Yeah, you're probably just going to lose. I think this is fine. I think our goal is just to stick Hydra and protect it and win the game. I don't think that saving our Smiter here and not drawing a card is good. Oh, it is 2 triggers, but we still don't draw a card, though. Sure. Yeah, they're playing Dig. I mean Cruise, I mean. Opponent's deck seems really, really good. Yeah. Land. We want to draw land here. We need to have Hydra plus Veil of Summer. That's our way to win this game. That's a Kiora. That's actually not bad. Tilt. Starting Fatal Push? That's not good. And they have Passage, too. God, their hand must be so good. Ugh, Christ. Jeez. Yeah, this deck seems way too good. Inspiring Spike says, I'm sorry in chat. Why? Why are you sorry? Land. God damn it. I'm pretty sure we could have had a chance to win this game if we just had Hydra plus Veil of Summer, honestly. Like, if they can't kill it for a turn or two, we just win. But, as it stands, we're probably just dead. Jesus. Scions is off too. Fire Temper. Alright, yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Alright, we're dead. Their deck seems really, really good. Yeah, like Cruise, Push seems like a really good mix of cross the board answers. I don't know about Fiery Temper, honestly. Fiery Temper seems a little sketch, but everything else seems really good. So, alright, so that was pretty tough. But yeah, so our deck seems sweet. We're a little lacking in interaction, and we're a little clunky. So, this is the end of your deck live. What I do is I fix the deck and do it the way I think things should be going forward to improve a deck. So, I think that Lovestruck Beast kind of sucks. And I think I want to be essentially mono green splashing for white. That means every possible dual land, and then that means only playing like Smiter, Dromoka's Command, Voice of Resurgence as our white cards, and maybe a few sideboard cards. Turtle, I didn't realize you were Master Gab. Discord names not matching other names. Turtle, of course, my friend. Let's fix this deck. This deck is pretty sweet, honestly. I like a lot of things that are happening here. So let's go through, and we want Steel Leaf Champion for sure. We saw once or twice that the unblockability on Questing Beans would have won us the game by itself, and I believe Steel Leaf Champion also has that clause, correct? Oops. Let's see here. So, easy swipe. Steel Leafs for Lovestruck Beasts. Easy. I think Galto will be pretty good in this deck also. I want to cut the Hydras and the Surraks, I think. And I want to shave a Questing Beast. I think the Great Henge is a little much. It is really good. We did like go off in game 1 with Kiora and the Great Henge, but I don't see that happening that often. Maybe we want to keep it. Maybe we'll keep 1 for now. The Surrak Kalonian Hydra package though, I'm not too about that. And honestly, Galta sort of fills the Kalonian Hydra role anyway, of just like big idiot trampler. That's also like not vulnerable to dying to Royal Scions, dying to Languish, etc., etc. So I think the Hydras want to go, and I think the Surraks want to go. I think I want to add like 2 or 3 Galtas. I like that a lot. And different one for Dromoka's commands. I like Scavenging Ooze also. Maybe 2 Galtas is good. We have Steel Age Champion, we have Smiter. I don't like Ronus. It's too reliant on other things. Carnage Tyrant's too much. Maybe Surrak's actually okay. Surrak does allow for Galta to have haste, which is pretty huge. You know what? I actually kind of like Surrak. Maybe Surrak's fine. I don't play a ton of them, but giving Galta haste is pretty nice. Okay. So maybe you just go heavier on Galta. Galta counts the total power of creatures you control. So 1 Steel Leaf Champion and 1 Llanowar Elf makes Galta cost 4. So the big question becomes, like, how good is the Great Henge? The Great Henge is obviously very good with Galta. I think if you want to play the Great Henge, it's a different deck. I think that as a side note, as like a 1B possible way to play this deck, I think I would like to see a version of this deck that played black instead of white, and played 4 Rotting Regisaur and like 3 the Great Henge and 4 Kioras, and tried to go all in on that route, because Rotting Regisaur plus the Great Henge is insane. And then Kiora plus the Great Henge is also insane and really go nuts. And if you're playing black, you can play a little like removal spells and stuff too. So I think that would be a better path. I think 3 Voice is fine. Voice is pretty good. Okay. I think it's 3 Galta. So let's try, yes, I like this. We have to change the mana base, of course. We're going to need to cut all of the planes. You can't play planes in your Galta deck. And let's see. This is a Elf Knight. We need a land that can cast. We need an untapped green-white duel. What other untapped green-white duels are there? I don't think that there are any other ones. You could also play can't really play the castle in this deck. Castle Garenbrig. Doesn't really help us. Yeah, I mean, we're playing we'll do a sideboard next. We're already playing the maximum amount of dual lands here. Mana Confluence might be necessary, honestly. This card's actually not that bad. Hasipa waste. I guess it's bad with our dual lands that care about land types. Canopy Vista's like not gonna work for us, I guess. It might just be Mana Confluence, honestly. It's not pretty, but it's not pretty, but it's probably the only choice. We need a land that comes in untapped and taps for green, but also white. And there just aren't a ton of options. Again, it kind of sucks because, you know, the allied colors get the enemy colors get fast lands and stuff. But Vista's like, we only have 6 basics in our deck, or 7 basics or whatever. I mean, we only have so many white cards. 12 sources of white is not bad. You know, it really isn't that rough. So, like, you could just run it and accept the fact that you're not going to cast Voice on turn 2 all of the time. But yeah, it's basically Mana Confluence, a tap land, or a basic. It's pretty rough. Don't think we're interested in Nykthos in this deck. Let's play 1 Mana Confluence, I guess. And let's play another Forest or 2. And just... we have 13 white sources is a pretty decent amount. No, we're not playing a Tune Aether Hub. No tap lands. No tap lands in our beatdown deck. So I think this is a much better main deck. I think Galta is just better than Hydra, and we still have Surrak for haste with Galta. So we have a decent amount of haste here, which is kind of nice. We'll still rocking the Kiora package. I think Dromoka's command is really important. So I think I'm cool with this in the main deck. Dromoka's command's great. Scavenging Ooze is great. In the sideboard, I think we need some declarations in stone. We already have 4 Dromoka's commands. Maybe we can play Banishing Light, honestly. But I think Declaration's fine. Let's play like 2 Declarations in the sideboard. Night of Autumn's fine. I love Veil. I almost want 4 Veil of Summer, honestly. Veil of Summer is just so stupid. I think Heroic Intervention's not necessary. I think we can play around Wrath effects with our haste creatures, with our planeswalkers, and things like that. I would love to play Gideon, ally as Zendikar. We can't cast it. Which is unfortunate. I don't think we need another Ooze on the board. I like Cage. I like Rest in Peace. I like Devout Decree. Any card that gains life. Like some sort of big doofer that gains life. We can't cast 3 CMC Gideon. Voracious Hydra is like okay, but I guess it's gotta be a green card. Fleecemane Lion's like not great. Nylea's Disciple is honestly okay, but like not really great. Courser of Crewfix. Unflinching Courage. I mean, Unflinching Courage is really good against the red decks. You want to smush the red decks. It's probably a good way to do it, honestly. Yeah, I don't think Nylea's Disciple is very good. I wouldn't mind a Planeswalker or 2 in the board, just like for like control decks, but it's got to be a card we can cast. I guess we're a little soft to cat combo too. That is fair. I wouldn't hate something good against cat combo, whether it's like a tappy sort of effect. Vivian Arcbow Ranger. That doesn't. I think it's not great. Pit Needle's okay. I actually don't mind Needle at all. Maybe we actually want to cut the Rest in Peace and just play Grafdigger's Cage, just because Cage also stops company. It's hard to know exactly. And Takali Honor Guard is that turns off Kiora. Imposing Sovereign, yeah. Cage stops Marvel too, yeah, I like that. So Silk Wrap, 2 Declaration. Manglehorn's like okay. That card's not bad. But I think this is fine. One look at Planeswalkers. See if there's any playable Planeswalkers here. Just for a little help against control. We can't play white ones. We can't cast them, really. Nissa's okay. Vivian's whatever. I would love getting Eyes on the card. We can't really cast it. Johnny's not great. The big Nissas aren't bad. Still bad against Wraths, though, which kind of looking for some Wrath insurance here. Yeah, I mean, like a Johnny Unyielding's pretty expensive. A Johnny Mentor's pretty expensive. Yeah, I think this is fine. Harbox Stomper, yeah, it's not really great. Drywar Dromoka's like, I don't think you need that. All right, so I think this is where I would stop. So this is our updated list. Again, Your Deck Live. I play Your Deck Live on stream. Then I give you these 75 cards. I think is the best way to build the deck going forward. So I think this is the way to do it. So I like splashing white rather than playing white. No basic planes. Let's get Steel Leaf Champion in here. It's a house. Is Yorvo better than Smiter? Maybe. Smiter's pretty good. Like the not countered part is nice. The discard part's kind of cute. Maybe Yorvo's better, honestly. I would like to see a version of his deck that plays black instead of like a super light splash of black instead of white, but I think this is good. I don't think Ronus is good though. Yorvo's legendary. It's true also, so you can't play that many of them. It's a 4/4. Puts counters on it. Yorvo's not bad. Yorvo is a much better elk. That is true. When Yorvo is turned into an elk, it becomes a 7/7, which is pretty good. I can see playing a Yorvo. So we add one Yorvo, and we'll cut like... We can cut one Smiter, honestly. I don't think it'll play that many. I mean, it is legendary, but... I think Nykthos is like a different deck. I think once you start putting Nykthos in your deck, you're better off just being mono green Devotion with like all the Devotion cards and like Hydro Crisis and stuff. We're not going to make use of the mana like that deck is. So, and Nykthos is really bad in the early games. It can't cast our spells. So, all right, let's try this. All right, so this is where I would be. All right, so your deck live once again. Big thanks to TurtleTear/MasterGab25 for your donation. Hope you enjoyed your deck live here. Hope you enjoyed your deck. It was a lot of fun, honestly. Kiora's great. I like Kiora a lot. We had a little snag or two here and there, but overall, I think the deck's pretty cool. We had some pretty dominating wins at times, so sweet. Turtle, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Here's your updated list. I'll export that for you and put it in the Discord. Yeah, that's it for Your Deck Live. So thank you for watching this episode of Your Deck Live. We have another episode coming up right after this, and it's a pretty wild one. It's a crazy Pauper combo deck. Stay tuned for that coming up next here on the stream. But for this Your Deck Live, we're all done. So if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like, follow, comment, dislike, tell your grandma, hit all the buttons. All right, YouTube folks, and I love you. I'll see you folks on YouTube soon. Your Deck Live.